we've gotten our second load of diesel in there. Last year, probably around this time, we put this in. You know, it had about almost 50 gallons of diesel in it, and over the year, just finished up, and I think I had to put either 5 or 10 gallons in the tractor, just out of the regular 5-gallon cans. This has been a lifesaver here, I tell you. And I didn't burn all of it with the tractor. I used a lot of it last winter in the garage with the torpedo heater. It can burn diesel, so it's real convenient to have this out here. And like I said, it lasted me all the way up through this summer, and just a few weeks back, I finished the last 5-gallon can out of it, and it's just handy to have. But anyways, along with today's video there, we got that taken care of. We're gonna go down and drop some trees and haul some firewood with the LS. So stick around, I hope y'all enjoy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get fueled up here. I'm gonna use the ms290 today, and I tell you what, this thing runs great, but with that performance also comes the fuel. I kid you not, I feel like this thing burns 2 times as much fuel as the 250, but at the same time, it cuts a lot faster too, so it makes easier work of it. We'll go ahead and fuel up, get some bar oil, and we'll let it go. Speaking of bar oil, this is the Stihl lubricant that I use, but I like to put it in old gear oil tube. It's just convenient. You got more control of the oil here, and it seems to work out pretty well for us. All right. And just as soon as you get to the top, you stop squeezing, and there's very little mess with doing it this way. Alright, just to give you a quick scope there of the tools we're using and our situation. So we got the ms290, our gear bag, some fuel, forgot the gear oil, and the tripod. Alright, so here's the 2 trees we're going to take. We got this dead ash tree right here. It's got a nice lean uphill right where we want it. Then there's the bigger dead ash right there. And it's going to be a bit more dangerous because it's got a big crook in it, and I'm not quite sure which way the weight's going, so we'll have to wedge it, and we'll make sure it goes the right way. All right, well, I'm going to set y'all up, and we're going to get to work on this one here first. Well, that went decent. We got a slight hang there in this little maple tree, but I was kind of hoping it could just do an easy fall on it and glide right through, but it got caught a little bit. No big deal. All right, I'm gonna get you on time lapse, and we'll go ahead and buck this up in the firewood and deal with the top up there. All right, man, that was great there. That 290, it's got the 390 big bore kit in it, and it's got some low end grunt. I love it. Look at this. This is the joys of working in the woods in the fall. Good old burrs there all over me. Not sure if you could hear me earlier or not, but I didn't cut this out of there when I was cutting it because this is basically one of the last live ash trees on the property. It is just a growth off the stump. So I'm not sure what I should do here, if I should cut it off, you know, above it, or just leave it like that. But I'm not even sure how this thing would ever grow, but I do think it's neat. I got one here, and there's one up on that stump right there that I left. It's about the same size, so might be hope for the ash species after all. All right, so looking at this one here, let me get you on this angle. You can kind of see it's got an uphill lean to it, which is good. And I went ahead and moved my tractor because I feel like it's going to go right down through there. Let's see how good it does. Couldn't have calculated that any more better there, guys. Look down here at your feet. About smashed the camera. Oh, that was pretty neat though. Let's get it soldered up. All right, so we got a nice mess of firewood here. Even saved a decent saw log out of the butt here. I figure that's about, it's probably 10.5 foot. I want to make 10-foot log. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and back the LS up here, get the carry all loaded, and then the bucket, we'll see how much we got left. Pretty good load there. I'm gonna wait to stack it higher until after I fill up the bucket. We don't have a whole lot of wood left here. There, that little bit there. Haven't been able to break the welds on it yet. My bubble gum welds must be doing all right. Tell you what, this thing's been handy, that's for sure. All right, well, there you see it. 2 trees, 1 tractor. We got it all loaded up. All right, we're loaded down and we're off to the woodshed.